Hi, and welcome back to 2 Minutes with the VA. Our next question is from Samantha, and she wants to know how virtual assistants come up with their business name and tagline. Very carefully. I think you just have to sit there with a pen and paper, ask your friends, ask your family, ask everybody to sit down and kind of help you hash out some ideas. I know mine, I had this name, I was going to use it, and that was that, and I don't remember what it is now. And then my husband looked at me, he said, officist, and it was great, and it sounded good, and that's what it was, and now every time I answer the phone, people think I'm saying offices. And they're like, the offices of who, but that's fine, that's our name, and it's mostly used in print, so whatever. I'm going to say it's alright. The tagline and things, don't make it too long and confusing. Acronyms, I've seen a couple though that they come up with a business and it ends up being an acronym for something else that's not so nice. The one I can probably say is there's a couple of virtual business solutions out there, and one of my friends actually I got a couple friends that run virtual business solutions, and it always reminds me of virtual BS, so every time I send mail to her I actually send it to virtual BS. That's a small example, but I have seen ones that like spell bad words and things like that, so be careful of that. Also Google. There's a very good friend of mine who uses a business name. She's been using that business name forever. It's registered to her in her state, DBA'd, but somebody came in and they used the same name and got a similar URL. That's fine, but they're getting calls for each other now. So Google that name in virtual assistant, and Google variations of the name you're going to use. Make sure you can get the .com. Some people will disagree with that. I think the .com is important. Not .net, not .org, .com. More than that, your name doesn't matter as much. Don't get too stuck on that and your tagline and whatever. Come up with a name and go for it. But just watch out for those few little pitfalls that I mentioned. I believe there's a chapter in Entrepreneurial Freedom about that. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure there is one in VA the series though. All right, I hope that helps.